Hi again, my name is Rebel and I am the Rebel Reseller, and today I picked 2 more bags from our recent Goodwill bins trip that we made. I have no clue, I don't remember what's in these bags, so it'll be fun to go through it, kind of like Christmas or something all over again.
Except I didn't get you anything for Christmas. You ain't worth it.
Oh,
No.
You're going to get in trouble.
One of these days, yes.
We buy whatever we want throughout the year, so we don't gift at Christmas.
To each other.
We
gift
the
kids.
Yes, the kids.
The kids, yes, not each other, because I have her. What more could I want?
All right, let's go ahead and get started. It's been a pretty good week for me as far as sales. You know, it's kind of that time right after I came back on vacation, things got really slow. But again, I wasn't listing regularly because I was dealing with some stuff with my sister. But this week, in fact, today I hit about 200 and some listings that I've already done for the month. So I'm kind of ahead of schedule. I am changing it up a little bit. Normally I list, you know, especially when there's no yard sales and stuff to go to on the weekends, I work on stuff all week, every day. Some days, you know, it's more cleaning and sorting and stuff like that, and other days it's processing. But I have decided from this point on, you know, I'm going to do 40 a day, 5 days, and then the weekends I'm going to take that time to get stuff ready so that I'm not spending so much time cleaning and all of that stuff, that on the weekends that's what I'm going to do. So I'll try to have, you know, as close to 200 items as possible to start the following week. So I'm hoping that's going to make life a lot simpler for me, because there's times I come down here and it's just blah, and I don't want to list what's down here. I've talked about it before. They're my one touch. I've touched them once or more and they're not calling me to list. So, but process this stuff. Hopefully some of it tomorrow, and then the rest of it will be for next week. But it'll give me plenty of time on the weekends to wash a bunch of stuff and get them air drying too. All right.
Somebody asked about, what do you mean when you give it a bath? In one of your comments, you mean
put it in the washing machine. I don't know where I came up with that. I guess in my brain it's always been that they need a bath. Even before I started recording this stuff, in my, you know, it's this needs a bath, this needs a bath, and it's just me putting in the washing machine. These two, I think I had sneak peeks of these two, so I grabbed them real quick because both of these are bolos. Now this is a vintage Goond monkey. His name is Peanut. I don't think he's supposed to have these jeans on. They're very cute, but I'll probably end up taking them off and putting them with other doll clothes. But Peanut, right now there's several solds that were about $55. So he's definitely one to look for. We're interrupting this show because I needed to re-record this. I got fooled. I thought this was a tie. Love to Baby Bear. And I recorded this as if it was a bolo, but it's not. I just started to process it, and this tag got me looking. Now I'm going to have Robert put a picture of what the Love to Baby looks like. And then I've got this one with the ears, but it has this tag. And then I started going to look. There's no tie tag. And then I started looking closer, and this is wrong. This, I think, says I Love Eli. And this back here says Personal Creations. And then the nose is different. So this is a company that makes things that look very similar to stuff. There's 2 listed. One's for like 18, one's for 20, a pink and a blue.
For this thing?
For this. But I'm not going to list it. This looks too close to a tie that I don't want another inauthentic claim on me. So this is probably going to go to my booth. So be careful, because, you know, here I thought I had this grand bolo, because I swear when you guys see the two, I'll put this one here and the other one Robert will put right here. You would think it was them until you start looking closer.
Then this one has a kind of a heart-shaped nose.
Yeah. Which was different. But I mean, look, these clothes are almost identical. The size is the same. Just everything made me think it was, until I started looking closer and realized, you know, there's supposed to be a bear here that has a love, which it still had the heart, love to baby on it. So, all right, we can rejoin our, what is it?
Regularly scheduled.
Our regularly scheduled programming. I found these probably the first day we went, and I kept them separate from everything because they're just fragile. I thought they were Disney. You know, from that movie, oh, Dumbo. Didn't Dumbo have a bunch of these type birds? But come to find out, there's a tag on each one of them, and they have a name. Like, this is Speckles. This one is Dapper. And then this one is, Brisby. Google Lens told me this is something that was sold at Target. And only one of these I could find so far, I think. And it had a sold of $30. So I haven't decided yet if these are going to be together or I'll list each one individually. But just really cute. They're not plush. They're like, I don't know.
Styrofoam?
Like a styrofoam. Very light. But can't beat that. Hopefully that's like $100 out of my $1,700 I spent already. All right, now into the bags. This is all plush. The clothes are still in the trailer.
Why you gotta be that way?
This is, and I think I already have one listed. This is Walgreens. I've mentioned this before. I do really well with some of these plush that are specifically from Walgreens. I don't get it, but this is a little purple bunny. And then this is Animal Toy, 1984. So much for the keywords, right? Animal Toy is the manufacturer. But cute. This probably $15 to $20 I'll list it for, just because it's vintage and it's older. It needed a bath though. Quite a bit of these. This has got a lot of little in it. Dandy, I always pick it up. This is vintage Walmart. Again, probably 12 to 15 on it. And then this is Gerber products. I have some of these listed already. If I have something similar to this in the same size, I'll probably do a lot. I tend to find Gerber on occasion, but I'm hoping maybe I'll have like a green or a pink or a blue one to go with it. Now, somebody had mentioned maybe in one of the comments earlier when I first started making videos asking about the Daken Dream Pets and how you could tell if it's vintage or more contemporary. Now, the Daken got sold, or not Daken, but the Dream Pet series got sold probably in the 70s or 80s, I think. But they've been what's the word?
Reissued?
Yeah, like redone in the early 2000s. A lot of times these are stuffed differently than the newer ones. But this is one of the older ones. This one's dated 1977. And it does still have its paper tag. Sometimes these are worth quite a bit, and other times it takes lots in order for you to get a reasonable amount. But this one's in excellent condition. I tried finding more, but I think this is the only one I found. And I've never seen the pink elephant. One of the bins that we went to, one day, it was tons. The whole bin was just vintage stuff. And of course, nobody was picking it up at all. It had actually been there for a while, because you had to run between the two bins, and it was like 20 to 30 minutes, and sometimes you miss the start. So, but nobody picked these up. But this one is A1 Novelty. This is the kind of plush you can't wash, though. It's stuffed with, like, it feels like not paper, but some kind of fibrous stuff. And then this is Superior Toy. This one's cute. I find Smurfs quite often. This one is Wallace Berry, dated 1981, but I have to tell you, I've never found one this clean that's that old. It doesn't even look, it looks like it sat like in a curio cabinet or something. These, I've talked about these quite often. This is Hallmark Rodney Reindeer. This too is one of the girls. This is Rhonda, and then there's Ramona. Now, I just sold a Ramona this week, and I raised my price because it just seemed like they were going for a little bit more. I normally sell them for like $10 to $12 each. I listed it at $19.95, and it sold for $18 something. But this one, I'll probably do the same. It's in excellent condition, and it has its little skirt. So again, this is like $20. This is Hasbro Cabbage Patch. It's a baby bunny. They're not a whole lot. I think I picked up several of these, so I'll probably make a lot unless for some reason one of them's worth more than like $10. I think I just sold something very similar to this. These are what you call carnival style plush. I usually put that in the title. This one is Cuddly Toys Manufacturing, but it's really hard, like pellets, foam of some kind, but super light. So this will go in like the priority shoebox, or maybe even the large priority box. It's so light though, but I would not ship this in a poly bag. Never, ever, ever, because it could easily get torn because it is so stiff. Like I said, because I'm paying by the pound, I pretty much grab everything that catches my interest. Everything. Where, you know, if I had to pay a little bit more, I might not buy this type stuff. But I love all of it. Again, this is Applause 1984. And usually, I was about to say, usually they have the name of them on it, but this one doesn't. But sometimes you can get the name of the plush on the Applause tags. They kind of are these cloth-looking ones. But this one is, oh, it says here, Buffles, Wallace Berry. I'm thinking something like this, 15 to 20, if not a little more. First in Maine, I picked them up. Be very careful washing these because they have this odd tag, but when you wash this, it fades. Just automatically fades. But this is cute. Some of these are worth, you know, $6 to $10, and sometimes they're worth quite a bit more. This is Best Made Toys, another brand I like to pick up, and it's a rattle. There's a lot of little in this bag. Crayola. Almost seems like maybe it was, oh yeah, I was going to say it came from fast food. I didn't realize Burger King had put out a Crayola Bear. 1986. And then this is Discovery Toys. I picked this up. A lot of times though, I end up putting it in lots. Like there's these little rings that they sell. And since this has this, I may try to find some rings and put it with it. I grabbed this little Hasbro. It says Teeny Tiny Twins. I don't think I found the twin. I'm not sure if this was a boy, but I just thought I had to have it. And it's vintage, I think 90s. Lovies. Can't read the tag. Don't know, but always. Again, sometimes you just never know. This could be a $6 and this could be a $30. You just Don't know. This was very cute. It looks like, I thought it was like Animal Adventure just based on the tag, but it's not. Anthropology. I know that brand from clothing. This says Anthropology, so I'm not sure if they put out their own series of plush. Sloths. We like sloths. This is marked Goond Target. It's a little green frog. Target stuff, especially like the Circo, that tends to do really well. So this is some kind of combination. Oh, this is vitamins. Again, probably $6 to $10. And if it's not worth even that much, then I have others like this, I think, listed, and I may make a lot. This is Animal Fare. I think I buy a lot of things knowing I already have something similar to it. So depending on how much this is worth or that, I could do a lot. But it's Animal Fare, which is one of my favorite brands. This must have been the bins where it was all vintage. This one's Acme. Looks like it has a little elastic band, like maybe it went on your finger or something, but very cute. And this stuff is all clean. Dan Bretschner. Doesn't usually do well for me, but it's a little Christmas ornament. Jurassic World. I tend to do really well, even with the plush, but definitely the figures. Another vintage. Again, this is that animal toy. This must have all been from one collection, I have a feeling. 1984. Cuddle Me. Now I have, this one is Randy. So again, I'll probably list him for $15 to $20. And then look, another one from Burger King. So now I might have a lot. Cuddlewit, another, I like Cuddlewit for the vintage plush. But look how cute. And look at that. It does not look like it's been played with at all. Very soft. I had to get it. It's probably going to go on my wall. Somebody tried to sell it for $14. It doesn't have any of the figures. It was supposed to, I think they were like little people that had these shapes of the bodies. This is Vintage Fisher Price. There is somebody that sells, I want to say it's on Etsy, but maybe not. I follow a Fisher Price group, and somebody makes the replacement lithos for these. I don't know if I'll do it or not, but I may try to at least find the people that went with it. But this was for me temporarily. I passed this one up and went back and looked at it again. When I came back through, looked at it again, and finally, I think the fourth time, I went ahead and grabbed it. Again, it's that Dan Bretschner. I just had to save it. That's how I look at it. Somebody is going to be so grateful when they find this on eBay because they've been looking for it. That's what I have to tell myself. And then this is American Greetings. I just realized he's got a boo-boo on his mouth. I know for many of these, I'm not even giving you guys prices, but I'll try to have comps here. I'm pretty good about finding almost most of the things that I'm showing you. But again, some of this I've never had before, so. This one needs a bath. And it again, it's that animal toy, 1983. But I think this one will be okay to give a bath. Now, somebody did ask about bows. A lot of times, because I don't have an agitator in my washing machine, they tend to do okay unless it's very fragile. And then I may ruin them by washing them. I may try to take this one off just to try to save it. And then again, This one's Cuddle Wit. Look at the felt flower. No wear on it, hardly at all. Yep, another Cabbage Patch. Needs a bath, but more than likely I'll be putting these together with the other one. And this is Teddy Mountain. Don't think it's anything special, but it is an owl, so I picked it up. Probably still only $10 to $12. This is Main Joy Limited. Again, multicolored rabbit. So that caught my attention, and that's why I grabbed it. I'm hoping $20 to $25 for it. This looks Daken to me, but there is no tag. But I love to pick these really old ones up. They've got the eyes. I don't think it's glass, but again, probably still 12 to 15. This is Aurora Tattle Toes. Kind of big feet. Very cute. Still got its tags. Yeah, I think I shared a picture on our trip with a cart that was full of this vintage stuff, and I think this is the stuff from it. This is Silver Dollar City. I don't think that's around anymore.
It is too.
Is it?
Yes.
Where?
Missouri.
Oh, and we were in Missouri. But I don't think this is a current plush they sell, because this is very vintagey.
I think it's at Lake of the Ozarks.
Oh?
I think that's where it was. Maybe it could have been Branson, but I'm thinking Lake of the Ozarks. It's been a long time since I was there.
Okay, this one says Animal Toys Plus. Cute. I think 12 to 15. And then here's another vintage. This one's Acme. I do quite well with the tropical birds. But again, it'll probably still be 10 to 12. This is Superior Toy and Novelty. It's, again, carnival style. Look at the eyes. I wouldn't have normally bought this, but look at those eyes. They've never been played with. In excellent condition. $15 to $20. I would say that's what I'll list it for. Now, somebody asked about how I pick prices. I always start with my item title. If I pull up something good, we use comps, right? Sold comps. But a lot of times I do look at the listed price too, because there's people out there that I'll have two listings of the same thing sold, and somebody sold it for $2.99 on auction and somebody else sold it for $20. So you can't only go by solds. So I look on the listed prices also. And then I just kind of gauge it there, go a little bit higher, because I do keep a sale on my store at all times. Then, if I can't find that, then I may look only by manufacturer, what is selling, the size, what the animal is, that type of stuff. And then sometimes if I really can't find anything to go on, then I either auction or I'll throw a high price on it and wait for any interest as far as offers and stuff. I just kind of go with it. Kelly Toy, I do well with the llamas, especially the multicolored ones. When I say I do well, they don't sit in my store forever, like some things, which I'm okay with that. I have the space, I have the time. But they tend to sell, probably, I want to say, the sheep tend to do better than the llamas for some reason. I don't understand rhyme or reason, but there you go. Almost done. Oh, this intrigued me. Now, I buy these on occasion. Usually they're bears. This is a Christmas, I think this one's Hallmark, 1982. Usually it's like a bear, maybe a dog, brown. This has a little sack in it, so it's like a Christmas stocking sack. right? I've never seen a Dalmatian. Never. And it's clean. So I'm hoping to list this for about 30 or up, maybe even 50. This one has a few figures. This is bag 2. This is Fifi from Minnie Mouse. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but I had to grab it anyway. Probably, I don't know, $5 or so. That's all right. Wild Republic. This bag has mostly bigger stuff, but I had a few things left from the other bag. Black dog plush. It doesn't have its tag. I don't think it's Aurora or Douglas. Not sure though, but cute. This one, again, oh, this is Gerber. So this will go with the other one that I talked about earlier. And there might be a few more. Usually when you buy collections like this, you get more. Hug and Love. I don't normally buy that brand, but then again, this is, I think, a St. Bernard, so dog sale, right? I don't know wrestling. I'm assuming he's wrestling, but there he is. Kelly toy. I like this one because it's got the multicolored ears. So it may actually sell for a little bit more than just a normal Kelly toy rabbit. This was, let's see, Animal Magic. Space Racers. I don't have littles at home anymore, but very clean and nice. D&D. This almost looks like the dog from Legally Blonde. Cute. Chihuahua. Fisher-Price Little People. I think these are supposed to make sounds. I don't know if I'll sell them together or separate. Just really depends on the price. But I bought a bunch of Little People. A bunch. And a bunch of these. Now this is VTech. It's not specifically the Go Smart vehicles that I talk about a lot. But I did pick up a couple of these, I think, with the different characters in it. So I'll probably do a lot on them. But I love these little VTech. Usually I can get 2 of them for under £1. And I, will sell it for like $10. These might be a little more because they are the Mickey Mouse. I bought a bunch of tie. This is Disney. Is that Lion Pride? Or something? No. Yeah. Lion Guard. Lion Pride. Something like that. Okay. This is It's All Greek to Me. I usually get smaller plush. Don't remember ever having a large one like this. But again, I'm still thinking 10 to 15. Walmart. Very cute. Walgreens. I'm hoping, 15 and up. Teletubbies. I always get them. This one has the sound box in the back, but they are almost always removable. Let me see. Yes. So it'll make giving this a bath quite easy. The bad thing is after you've washed these the first time, it just starts getting peeling all over the like felt body, flannel body. It's kind of sad. Another smaller one. These are the Eden ones. I'm hoping they used to do real well, but you just don't know the way the market goes. This is Kohl's. Doesn't have its tag. I sold out almost all of my Kohl's plush during Christmas season. I've got 3 totes and very few of them are in each of the totes for them. This is Applause. His name is Macintosh, which makes looking these bears up quite easy. Ooh, another Gund, 1989. Probably still not worth a whole lot. I'm hoping, 15 or so. But once in a while, I'm surprised. This might be IKEA. I've not had this one before, so I'm not quite sure. And somebody's cut the tag off, but it definitely has the IKEA look. But I could be wrong, but we'll see. This is Kids Preferred. I tend to buy almost all the dolls like this. They almost always refer to them as my first dolls. This one definitely needs a bath. And they don't sell for a whole lot. $8 to up price. The fact that this one has all this yarn hair might be problematic as far as giving it a bath. But I've said this before, when you're buying at the bins, you're just pretty much just loading up carts. This says Puzzled. Not quite sure what that's all about. Puzzled ink. I do well with sea creatures, dolphins, porpoises, manta rays. All right, quick. This is a Barney, of course. Almost always when you see them, they're going to have this mouth. Now this white strip here had like a little plasticky type coating around it, and if it's ever been played with or washed, that usually has worn off. I just note it, and it doesn't seem to really affect the price too much. Always Snuggle Bear. I have quite a few, but I sell quite a few. Oh, this is the larger Snuggle Bear. These usually are over $20. Somebody's cut the tag off though. This is Kids of America, 1999. Easter's right around the corner. They've already got Valentine's Day stuff out at Walmart. Before you know it, it's going to be Easter. That one smells good, like candy. Couple of loveys, Carter's, little owl, and then this one is, I think Bunny's by the Bay, yeah. It's got a little bit more wear. It's going to need a bath, but I tend to do well with some of these. All right, another sloth. He is Midwood Brands. I think a lot of these were like the dollar store and stuff. But sloths, always. And then this is Fiesta, big old roly-poly bear. Aw, look, another Snuggle Bear. Can you just see? When I see all this stuff that's going past the camera, all I keep thinking is cha-ching, 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 because all of this is going to add up to sales. And I'm going to recoup my money quite, because those are probably $20, $25. All right, this is Baby Gon's. I'm not going to pull. It's one of those crib toys that you pull and it's musical. I'm pretty sure I tested it, so it will be fine. Here's another, Bunny's by the Bay. I love this stuff. This is a much larger plush than normal, so I'm hoping this will be a nice little treasure. Look, this is Scentsy Buddy. It does have a name on the tag, unfortunately. And let's see. Yes, it has its little scent pack. So, some of these do really well. My introduction to Scentsy was some kind of fox or something that sold for like $80, and I've been hooked ever since and looking for them. They've got these telltale arms. If you see a plush and you see this, I don't even know if you can tell, but it's just kind of different. Almost all the plush are like that. Kohl's Cares. We're doing a replan on Kohl's Cares. And then this one is Kmart. I'm thinking this might be a treasure too, like over 20 bucks. Just, I like the style. I like the way it feels. All right, almost done. This one is MTY International. It's a big old whale. I'd say blue whale, but it's not really a blue whale. It's pink and purples. It's got the glittery. This is Carter's. Ooh, this looks vintagey. Look, and it's a rattle, and it's a football. So this might be a nice little bolo also. First in Maine again. Cute. All right. A couple of more little vintage plush. This one is Acme. And this one is the Dan Brechner. Now, all these Dan Brechner, these little ones, I will probably make a lot. Now, I picked up several of these. I think actually Robert found some too. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know. But I want to say 3 or 4 of these, but they're in other bags. Hug Fun, again. Cute. And then I have a whole pile of these going. These are the little Tonka pound puppies. But I need to make some lots and get them listed. I think this is, oh wait, these two. This is Fisher-Price Loving Family. I'll have to check the battery. Usually when you push the horse's leg down, it makes a neighing sound. I think it's still only like $7 to $10. And then Ugly Doll Ox. I think he needs a bath, but I think he was like $12 to $15. So that's it. 2 bags of stuff. We still have tons and tons and tons to go through, but this is going to give me some more stuff to do my 40 a day, right? 40 a day. I'm keeping up with it so far. All right. Enjoying the comments that you guys have been sending me. You've been quite active in the comments, and I'm enjoying waking up each morning. Or Robert walks into the room and says, so-and-so said. And it's just, you guys have become like friends to us. There's Tina and Rissa and Deb and Hannah, of course, and just, Lizzie. Yeah, Lizzie, definitely. I
can't remember them all, which is unfortunate. So if your name didn't get mentioned, it's just, there are so many that comment so often, and they're fun to read.
They're fun to read.
Don't ask hard questions, though.
No, ask the questions.
Not the hard ones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, ask the hard ones.
Yeah, or send them to me in emails, and that way I can spend a little bit more time putting up, better thoughts. And it also gives me ideas for videos. Videos. And we're going to do a live, I promise, soon. It's just finding the time right now.
And we got to figure out how to do it properly.
Yeah. I've had a couple of people send me comments. I asked Courtney from Bolo Buddies how she does it. So I'm getting ideas of how to put it together. And then I think it'll be fun. Just sit around and chat for a little while and answer your questions and make Robert show his face.
What day of the week would be good for it?
Definitely. Let me know. Because, I know people have their set times that I watch a show called The $1 Million Peddlers, and he's on Wednesdays at 7:30. So I need to come up with a time where I'm not in anybody else's time slot also. And, I'd like to do it weekly if it works out that there's enough interest in it. So let me know if there's a specific time you guys think would work best. All right. Bye.